Hello, everyone. A very warm welcome to you all on this day 4 of the Facebook Live. So let's wait for half a minute or a minute or so that we can wait for more and more people to join live with us and we can take it forward. So now we'll wait for half a minute, and then we'll start. So just for the information of the people who are there right now watching this live, today we will be working on how we how your subconscious mind is actually controlling the results that you are getting in your life. We will go into it in depth and we'll study how your subconscious mind actually rules the way you are behaving, the way you are acting in a particular situation, and hence decides the results which you are getting in your life. So without wasting any further time, let's jump into that. But before that, I would like to ask the people who are there live right now with me to please revert in the comment box. How are you feeling right now? What is it going on in your life? I'm sure you must have started doing the morning rituals which I have been sharing with you all, and your day must be going awesome. If your day is going awesome, please write in the comment box awesome, and I would be glad to read out your comments, and I would be glad to reverting back on those comments. So just to recap, this is the day 4th of the Facebook Live. I am so glad that we are together on a continuous basis for the 4th day. On the day 1, we have touched upon topic of formula which has changed my life, and the formula is E plus R equals to O, where E is the event that is happening in your life, in our life, in anybody's life. R is the way we decide to respond to the event, and hence decides the outcome of that particular combination of event and response. So, my friends, we all must be knowing one thing, that the event that is happening in anybody's life is same for any person in that particular situation. Let's take an example of the ongoing pandemic. All over in Mumbai, the people are facing the event of lockdown or say a restricted movement. Same is the case with the people in Nagpur, Nasik, and so on across many cities in India. But the way we respond to those events derives the outcome. If we say it's a lockdown, let's do nothing, do time pass, watch TV, play games on laptop or play games on mobile phones. If our response is such casual in nature, we will get a casual outcome. But if our response is serious, where we help people how to grow even during this pandemic, where we help people how to overcome the pandemic situation and how to take their lives to the next level in spite of the ongoing pandemic, then the outcome would be totally different and it would be not at all a casual in nature. Now, then we also talk upon how we should start our day and how we should end our day. We have covered up how we should practice gratitude exercise, how should we stay away from negative things, how should we do the tapping exercise, and we also understood what the daily ritual, the daily morning 2 hours should be of. It should include gratitude, it should include meditation, it should include asking for forgiveness and giving forgiveness to other people. It should include affirmations and visualizations of good things which you want in your life, including the goals which you have set for yourself. And you can also do the visualization of people around you getting freed from the COVID-19 pandemic and something of that sort. Then we have shared with the point that you should spend at least 30 to 45 minutes on your physical well-being, be it exercise, be it jogging, be it running, whatever that comes in your mind, whatever you resonate with, go ahead and dedicate 30 minutes for that. And then another 30 minutes for reading books, gaining knowledge, and working towards your own self development. That's how we had covered the day 1. Then on the day 2, we went into detail about how the emotional freedom technique works, how we should use this tapping method to release the emotions, to release the negative emotions from our body, from our mind, so that the amygdala, which is there inside our brain, gets conditioned to not to raise an alert here and there whenever it senses any fear. Then on the day third, we understood how the mind functions, what is mind, what is subconscious mind, what is conscious mind, what are the benefits of each of the minds, what are the powers of each of the minds, how each of the mind functions, and how we should tame our subconscious mind so that we can use it towards our own benefit. We have spoken about a subject, about a point where the subconscious mind is like the hard disk of a computer, and the subconscious mind is like the software of the computer, and the conscious mind is like the hardware of the computer. And today we will go deep into our subconscious mind. We'll try to understand more and more about the subconscious mind. So if you are ready, please write in the comment box ready. And if you are ready to go for it, please write in the comment box ready to go. And I would be glad to read out your comments and reply to them. So first, let's warmly welcome each one of you who is there right now present on this Facebook Live, so that your presence shows your commitment towards your own self-development, towards achieving an abundant lifestyle. So now, let's coming back to the point of subconscious mind. We already spoken about the things that subconscious mind is like a software of a computer system, whereas the conscious mind is like the brain is like the hardware of the computer system. But there's one more role which subconscious mind plays, and that is the role of a hard disk. We all know that there is something called as hard disk inside any computer system, and that hard disk is like a storage device. It stores each and every instance, each and every event, each and every software database is stored in that hard disk. Same is the case with our subconscious mind. Subconscious mind also acts like the hard disk of our entire body. The day the person got conceived in the mother's womb, from that day, the subconscious mind starts working, and it starts storing all the data, all the event, all the feelings and emotions that he or she goes through even in the mother's womb, and from the day it got birth till the in, until the entire life of that person. It continues to store each and everything, each and every event, right from the morning, first event of the day, till the night, the last event which you do during the day, and even what you dream in your night. Everything gets stored into your subconscious mind. But you may not be able to recollect them on a conscious basis. For recollecting that event, you have to go into alpha beta state or in a theta state, where you will calm your conscious mind to the lowest possible extent, and you directly have a conversation with your subconscious mind. And once you reach that state, you will be amazed that you can even recollect small things, small events which happened when you were of the age 4, 5, 6, 7. And you all must be knowing hypnotism, where a person, if get hypnotized, can even recollect the events which happens during the age of 1.5 a year, or so on and so forth. Now, think about a small baby which is just born. Do you think, what do you think is there stored in the subconscious mind of that particular baby? Nothing. It is totally blank. There is no data at all. And because of that, since it is fully blank, the baby is very powerful. Do you think today you are that powerful as much powerful you were when you were a small baby of 1 month, 2 months, 5 months, 6 months, 1 year? No, not at all. The baby was very powerful because of two reasons. First, it had no fear, no shame, no guilt, no negative emotions were there inside the baby. The baby was not even knowing that there is something like this sorts of negative emotions. Baby knew only one thing: love, 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 and unconditional love, and just be joyful and love yourself and the person who is there in front of you. Have you ever seen, like, you lifting a baby or lifting your kid or even lifting an unknown child in your hands in the initial few months till the age of 4 to 5 months? Do you think the baby will start crying? No, because the mind, the subconscious mind, the storage, the hard disk of baby is totally empty. The baby cannot recollect, cannot identify whether the person is known person, whether he or she is parents, relative, or an unknown person. Whoever is the person who is lifting up the baby will just give a best smile possible to that person's face. Exception when the baby is hungry and when the baby wants to get his or her clothes changed. At that point of time, the baby will cry. Otherwise, the baby will always be in a joyous mode. And the baby never have any negative feelings about himself or herself. You must have seen none of the babies talking about himself or herself that I'm so thin, I'm so thick, I'm so fat, my hips are very strong, my hips are very fat, or I'm not looking that good, I'm looking dull, I'm looking ugly. Have you seen any baby thinking about him or herself in that particular manner? No. The baby just loves him or herself unconditionally. It doesn't matter at all whether she is white, whether she is black, whether she is brown. It doesn't matter at all whether she is thin, whether she is normal, or whether he or she is fat. It doesn't matter whether she is short, whether she is of a medium height, or whether she is tall. It will not matter at all. The baby loves himself or herself unconditionally. And the baby has no fear, no shame, no guilt, no anger, nothing. And it's only because of those qualities the baby is very powerful. Think about this, that you have come from your job stressed, fully tired, and you have your small baby, 6 months, 3 months, 4 months. If you will pick up the baby in your hands, what will happen to your stress? Your babies can de stress you in just 10 minutes. Now, today, at whatever age you are, if somebody will come and take you in your hand, what will happen? He will get fully stressed, right? Why? Because your own self, is today fully filled of negative emotions and hatred about your own self. That I'm not looking good, I'm so dark, I'm so thin, I'm so tall, I'm so short. All those negativity, all those negative emotions got seeded, and the based unconditional love which was there got covered up by all these negative emotions. And hence, the power which was there in you when you were a small baby got vanished. So, how can you get back those power? We'll work upon that. We'll talk about that today, and we will work over it too. Now, think about one situation. Say during a child when you were a small baby, maybe 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 7 months, 10 months. You started crawling, you started walking, you started standing on your own feet, and you fell down. What did you do? Oh, it's pretty hard to stand up. I don't think I should try it again. Let's don't waste any more time. I tried standing up for almost like 99 times, 100 times. I tried standing up once, at least once in every hour, but still, after so many tries, after thousands of trials, I still cannot stand on my own feet. I should forget about standing my feet. Do you think this type of thought had ever come in your mind when you were a small child, when you were trying to stand up, when you were trying to walk, when you were starting to walk? No, right? Never. Because at that point of time, you had the attitude that you want to walk no matter what happens. You had an attitude that my father is walking, my mother is walking, even I should start walking no matter what comes. So even if you failed thousands of times, even whenever you were trying to get up, you fell down thousands of times. Even if when you started to walk, you were not able to walk in a proper way. You used to walk like one left, right, or getting shaking the body here and there. But still, you continued to make efforts to start and walk. Think about that particular event, that particular time when you might have thought, oh my God, It's so tough to walk. I shouldn't be walking. I shouldn't even try to walk. It's worthless walking because, see, I failed thousands of times. What will happen in the 1001st try? I might fail. I should not try at all. If you think in that manner, then think, would you be walking today on your feet? No, right? Because it's only because of that never give up attitude in your childhood that made you reach the stage where you are right now. But unfortunately, we all have forgotten about that because of all the programming which happened during our childhood, during our teenager time. And because of that programming, we lost all the powers. Now, you might be thinking, what about those programming? Let's say a child, maybe at the age of 3 years and 5 years, when he started to go to school, at that point of particular time, he did some particular problems of mathematics wrong. And the teacher shouted at him, "You don't know this much? You are stupid." When he went back home and he showed the same thing to her parents or his parents, the parents also got angry. "You don't know this much? You are stupid. See the child next to you. See the child in the neighbor. He knows so much. He's doing so good job. You are stupid. You don't know anything. Nothing will happen in your life." Or you might say that you will remain dumb throughout your life. Such negative statements, when we hear, I'm not talking only about parents, all these types of negative statements, whenever we hear from our parents, from our family members, from our relatives, from the people in the society, from teachers, from principal of the school, whoever he or she may be, whenever a person hears anything, it goes direct when during his initial years of 5 to 8 years, whatever he or she will hear, it directly goes into his or her subconscious mind and it forms the pattern in his life. So if a child captures the pattern that he is not good at all, his entire life he will continue to do those types of events which will prove that he is not at all good. He will continue to face failures in his or her life because he have started grasp or he have engrossed himself in that particular belief system that I am not good at all. I will not succeed in my life. I am good for nothing. Whereas on the other side, if the same child was given supportive beliefs, was given positive affirmations and positive thoughts in his life during his childhood, he would grow way better. Suppose in the childhood, the during take the example of the same thing, that child was not able to do a correct particular sum. Maybe say there were 10 problems, he was not able to do 7 correct, and only 3 problems he was able to solve in a better way. But while if instead of scolding him for the wrong 7 answers, if we had supported him, or if we had praised him for the 3 correct answers, probably in the very next examination, he might have done a better work, he might have worked hard, and he could have succeeded or he could have given correct answers in 7 questions. Just because of your positive support, which you had given for those 3 correct answers, he will get motivated to write more correct answers for more and more questions in his next examination. That way, you will build the child for a better future where he will get into a never give up attitude and he will continue to work towards enhancing his or her skills. Rather than scolding the kid, instead of scolding the particular kid for some negative doings, if we support him for all his positive activities, he will expand and he will start focusing on positive things and he will start progressing in his life. Whereas on the other side, scolding will just make him focus on negative things. Scolding will just make him think negative about himself, and it might disrupt or it might be a disaster for his or her own future. There's one more science behind it, that during the childhood, none of the babies have a conscious mind which can decide that whatever the person next to him is saying is right or wrong. There's no conscious mind to analyze the situation and decide what is right, what is wrong. If during a childhood a father tells his kid that you are a Barbie doll or you are the king, the boy will start behaving like a king. Yes, I'm a king. He will have an imaginary sword in his hand. He will have an imaginary crown on his head, and he will start behaving like a king, that yes, I am the king. Why? Because his father said so. And he will start believing it to be true, and he will never question his father. But what do you think I am? I am not a king. I am your normal son. I am a normal human being. He will never say those statements to his father. Whatever your father or mother will tell to the child will believe it to be true, and he will start living that particular kind of life. Because at that point of time, there is nothing, they don't have a conscious mind which can actually analyze the situation, which can make a decision whether the person is saying right or wrong. They will just believe whatever is said, and whatever they will believe, those things will directly go into their subconscious mind. So be very, very, very careful during the initial 8 years. Whatever statements you say to those people, it directly gets into their subconscious mind, and it becomes a programming, it becomes their conditioning, which actually rules their entire life. Say during a childhood, a kid has grown up listening to things such as money is not good, rich people are not good, rich people are bad, and all these negative things. Then do you think his mind will ever any time which will think of becoming rich? No. Whenever money matter will come in his life, he will say, "Oh my God, I don't want money. Rich people are bad," and it will in fact start repelling money from his or her life. Same is the case with health, wealth, relationships, spirituality, anything. Whatever the child is got conditioned during his or her initial 5 to 8 years, it will start ruling his life in that particular sector. So, what are the best things that you should do to get a proper conditioning of your kid? The best thing that you should do is to build a strong self esteem of that particular kid. Whenever you see that particular kid, tell him you are good, you are capable, you are unique creation of the God, you are special, you can achieve any success in your life, you know everything is possible in your life, you deserve good things in your life. Build a strong self-esteem of your child, and you will see that he start growing, and he start building his or her business, his or her future in a very positive way. And there is one more way that you can do that. Whenever child is asleep, you can just whisper in his mind in a in the first language, that is, I am good, I am good, I am good, I am capable, I am capable, I am capable, I am a unique creation of God, I am a unique creation of God, I am a unique creation of God, I am special, I am special, I am special, I can achieve anything in my life, I can achieve anything in my life, I can achieve anything in my life. I know it is possible. I know it is possible. I know it is possible. I deserve all the good things in my life. I deserve all the good things in my life. I deserve all the good things in my life. Especially make that particular person who is very well connected with the kid to say these statements in his or her ears whenever the kid is sleeping. So whatever way, whatever that is sitting in the mind of the kid actually drives his or her entire life. So, and whatever he learns, whatever he sees, whatever he gets connected with during his childhood actually goes and sits into his mind and actually rules his entire future. Same is the case with money. Whatever the kid hears about money, whether money is good or bad, whether rich people are good or bad, it will actually run the entire life of the kid. So, and how do you do the programming? I already shared with you. One way is to make him listen to the affirmations. Another way is to continue to praise him in the way that I have shared with you in this Facebook Live. Third is you can make them listen to great stories just before whenever they are going to sleep. Make them release their instances during the day where they have achieved something, or if they have reacted in some particular negative way, make them realize that that was not a good way to react to any particular thing, and you can share your way a positive way which you should have expected him to react in. And whenever they are sleeping, you can make them listen to positive commands which I have shared with you. So this is the way you should be programming your kids for a better future of their life. Now, there's one more point that I wanted to share with you all, is that all this is good, it needs to be done, but how you should take care of your kid when until they are growing in during their initial phase and during their growing up phase, especially during the first 8 years of kids or first 7 years of kids. Never scold a child for anything. Whatever negative, whatever issues, whatever problems happens, whatever mistake he does, don't scold him. Give him unconditional love, unconditional love, unconditional love. What, even if he messes up the entire room, even if he writes ABCD on the floor or ABCD on the walls, doesn't matter. Don't scold him until his initial 7 to 8 years. Because if you scold him at that point of time, his self-esteem will go down, and he will not be able to play a good role, or he will not be able to get a desired lifestyle which he wanted, which he or she deserves in his entire life. So continue to give unconditional love to the kids for initial 7 years. This will also help in creating a great bonding. The child will have a belief, or he will have faith in his parents, that my parents are there for only my good. Whatever they are doing is for my good. They are giving me unconditional love, and I am so grateful for them. Once that particular thought process gets placed in the minds of the kid in the first 7 years, then after that, from 7 to 14 years, you can set down rules and you can discipline the kid. Even after this, if you scold the child, if you slap the child, if you hit the child during the 7 to 14 years, he will not feel bad about that. He will say that it was my mistake. I must have done something wrong, because of which my father or my mother reacted in this particular manner. But until the first 7 years, unless his conscious mind is not properly developed, don't use any of these actions. Just give unconditional love to your kid. And after 15, no scolding, no blaming, no unconditional love. Just become friend of your child, because until this point of time, the child is properly grown up. He have developed his conscious mind to decide what is right, what is wrong for him. And after that, just release the child and just be his or her friend. Because once you become friend, then only he will be open with you. If suppose during the first 7 years you scolded the child for something, then at the age of 7 to 14, when you are setting rules and disciplines with the child will not listen to you. And after 15, if he becomes addicted to something, say smoking or drinking or something of that sort, he will not tell you that I am doing this, because he knows that if I will tell this, my parents will scold me, my parents will hit me, or they might make me leave the home, or whatever it may be. Now, take another example. A child was given unconditional love from the age of 0 to 7. Then all the rules and disciplines were got created between the age of 7 to 14. Then after 15, if he sees other people smoking or drinking alcohol, there can be two things. One, he might have a smoke, he might have a drink, but then he will come to you and he will tell you that, Papa, I drank today. Mama, I had smoked today. And whether I liked it or whether I disliked it, whatever it might be, he will come to you and he will tell you that this is something which I have done. At that point of time, whatever feedback you will give, that smoking is bad, drinking is bad, so and so, so and so, so and so, he will listen to you properly and carefully. And he will be all ears, because he is your friend right now. And you are no longer a parent who is uh, like, this is something that is good and this is the only thing that you should do. He will be open to listen to your words, to your reasoning, and then he will make a decision that, yes, my mom and dad are saying right, and I should not be drinking or smoking anymore. Or on the other side, even if his friends will offer him a drink or a smoke, He will blindly say, no, this is not good for myself, and I will not be smoking. At the age of 15 plus, he will again come to you and he will tell you that, mom, dad, my friends were offering me and I said no to them. Do you think I am right or I am wrong? And at that point of time, you will obviously say that yes, you were right, and you will have a good time together in the entire life. One more point that you can do is to have a great dinner time on a daily basis and have a great prayer time together, because family that stays together, eats together, prays together is a happy family in the entire life. Now, all this is good. We have already spoken about how you should be working with your kids, how you should be conditioning them, what all negative conditioning you should avoid, you should ignore, you should take ensure that it is at the minimum possible level. Now, one more topic which I want to talk about, which I already shared in my previous Facebook Lives, but still, for the sake of repeating, for those who have come to this Facebook Live for the first time, I'd like to share with you all that how you should stay positive in the current situation of pandemic which is going on. First thing which you should do as soon as you get up in the morning and once you get freshen up is to do the gratitude exercise for 7 to 10 minutes. Then ask for forgiveness. Third, forget whatever other people have done harm to you and give forgiveness to them. Fourth is to do a meditation. Fifth is to have a to-do list that this is something with these five things is what I should complete by tonight. Then you should do exercise for 30 minutes. Then you should read one or watch inspirational book, inspirational YouTube videos for 30 minutes. And then if you have any negative feelings, you can do the tapping exercise and release those negative feelings. And once during the day, at least once during the day, or even if possible, twice during the day, you should listen to something called as prayer of mind. I will share the video, I will share the link of it, or you can listen to a YouTube video called as Strangest Secret in the World by Earl Nightingale. You can search out in YouTube video Strangest Secret in the World by Earl Nightingale and you can just listen to it. Now, this is something which is your to-do list in the morning. Now, what you should do before going to sleep? Before going to sleep, you should do these three activities without fail. One is meditation, second, visualization and affirmation, and third, make a note of the achievements of victories that you have achieved during the day. It can be small, it can be big, doesn't matter. Just ensure that you make a note of those and you appreciate yourself for achieving those victories. By doing all these activities, you actually program your subconscious mind that this is something that I want. This is what my goal is, and this is something that I want to achieve. Now, whatever programming you have done with your subconscious mind actually rules the way you feel about the current situation that is going on. It will rule the way you think about the current situation that is going on. And this is the feelings and the thought process that is going on in your mind. You will actually behave in that particular manner in that situation, and you will take actions basis that. And on the basis of your behavior and on the basis of the actions that you take, those two things will derive the results that you are getting in your life. So if your programming is negative, your feelings and thoughts for one any particular situation will be negative, and basis that your behavior and actions will be negative. And obviously, if you behave in a negative way, if your actions are negative in any particular situation, the result that you will get in your life will be negative. On the other side, if your programming of your subconscious mind is positive, it's supportive in nature, your feelings and your thought process will be positive and supportive in nature, and hence your behavior, your actions will be supportive and positive in nature, and the results that you will get in your life will be 100% positive in nature. So with this, I actually come to the end of the schedule content which I wanted to share with you all. Now we will do the remaining part of meditation which we do on a regular basis. So are you ready to do the meditation? Please write in the comment box ready, and we will start with the meditation process. So sit relax, close your eyes, and take a deep breath and exhale. Visualize that while inhaling, you are inhaling all the positivity of this entire universe. Inhale. And when you are exhaling, exhale all the negativity which is there inside your body, and that negativity is coming out and it is going into the God's light and it is getting dissolved. Whenever you inhale positivity, it will only inhale positivity in a duplication way. There will be no scarcity of any positivity on this planet. So continue, you can continue to inhale positivity as much as you can. You can feel the positivity getting inhaled from your nostril, going to your lungs and spreading across your entire body through the nervous system. And whenever you are exhaling the negativity, all the negativity from across your body is coming out from your nostril. So continue to focus on your breathing. Feel the air going in and coming out. Now take a deep breath, and while exhaling, feel a wave of relaxation passing all the way from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet and is relaxing your entire body. Imagine a white, beautiful light coming from the sky, entering into your body and discovering your entire body and relaxing each and every part of your body, your head, your neck, your chest region, your hands, your abdomen area, your hip region, your legs, your knees, your feet area, and your body is fully relaxed from the top of the head to the bottom of your feet. Now, take a deep breath, and while exhaling, relax your mind. Now, deport yourself to the one of the beautiful place on this planet, the place which you like the most. This is the one place where you feel the calm to the maximum possible extent and you feel the peace to the maximum possible extent. Now, see the Almighty, the God in which you have the firm belief and faith, standing right in front of you, and he is listening to you, and he's all ears to whatever you want to say. Now, we'll give the deepest gratitude from our side for whatever good, whatever blessings, whatever good things have been showered upon you from the Almighty. Thank you, God, for this wonderful day. It is one of the most beautiful day that I have been going through. I was able to achieve so and so successes in my life. Thank you so much, God, for this wonderful day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, God, for this body, which is working absolutely perfect manner and is functioning and it is fit and fine. Thank you so much, God, for my legs and my hands, because of which I am able to commute from one place to another and I am able to do all the activities, all the tasks that I have in my to-do list. Thank you, God, for my hands and for my legs. Thank you so much, God, for all the senses, my eyes, through which I can see this beautiful world, beautiful gardens, colorful world. Thank you, God, for my nose, through which I can smell the beautiful fragrances of this planet. Thank you, God, for my ears, through which I can hear the beautiful melodies, beautiful sounds of birds chirping around, the beautiful music, beautiful voice of person singing. Thank you so much, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, God, for the sense of taste, the tongue which I have, through which I can taste the beautiful and delicious food and meals which are served to me in my entire life. Thank you so much, God, for the sense of taste. And finally, thank you so much, God, for the sense of touch, through which I can feel the love of all the human beings on this planet. Thank you so much, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, God, for all the organs inside my body, my heart, which is pumping blood throughout my entire life, my liver, which is doing all the tasks assigned to it, my kidney, which is helping me to remove all the impurities from my body, my lungs, which are helping me to breathe in and breathe out all the positivity and removing all the negativity throughout my entire body and helping me to maintain the oxygen levels of my body. Thank you so much, God, for all the systems in my body, my nervous system, my respiratory system, my digestive system, my reproductive system, my hormonal system, all the systems which are there inside my body working harmoniously with one another and helping me to helping me and my body to remain in a perfect shape throughout my entire life. Thank you so much, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we'll be grateful for all the people inside in our own life. Thank you, God, for all the people around me. My parents who brought me into this planet, my siblings with whom I have shared my wonderful childhood, my life partner with whom I will be sharing or I am sharing my life right now, my kids with whom I am having a wonderful time whenever I am tired or whenever I am stressful. Thank you so much, God, for all these relations in my life. Thank you so much, God, for the society members which are there, my neighbors, my community helpers which are there in, in and around my work area, in and around my residence area, the policemen, the police personnel, the hospital doctors, the nurses. Thank you so much for the firefighters and all these community helpers who are helping we all to stay safe and sound in our houses. Thank you so much, God, for all the prosperity that I have. Thank you so much for the house in which I am staying. Thank you so much for the kitchen appliances which are there in my house, the television through which I am getting entertained, the radio system, the home system, house system, surround sound system which is there, the air condition which is continuously keeping me cool and calm, because of which I am enjoying all these facilities in my life at my residence and in my office area. Thank you so much, God, for all the money that I have. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, God, for the apartment which is there I am living in, because of which I am able to get the shelter and there is a roof above my head in my entire life. Thank you so much, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, God, for all the business and all the clients that I have, the job in which I'm working, my colleagues, my boss, my clients, all those people who are there helping me to grow in my job area or in my business and helping me to take my professional life to the next level. Thank you so much, God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, once you have given the gratitude, we'll ask for forgiveness from God. Dear God, please forgive me if I have hurt anybody, knowingly or unknowingly, directly or indirectly, in this life or in any of my other previous life, through my thoughts, words, or deeds. I am really sorry. Kindly forgive me and help me release from all that pain. I'm not even aware what has happened, how it has happened, when it has happened. But if there is any such thing, I seek your complete blessings. I seek your complete forgiveness. Please forgive me and help me get released from all that pain. Now visualize some black gas getting emitted from the center of your chest. It is the heart center. And from there, your black gas is getting emitted of forgiveness. Now we'll forgive the other person who have hurted me. Dear whoever that person is, I am forgiving you for for the negative things, for the harm which you have done to me on this particular day, at this particular time, by doing so and so action, because of which I got hurted, I got demoralized, my self-esteem was broken, I was insulted, or whatever it may be. I forgive you, and I am releasing you from all that pain. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, once this is done, you can meditate for a couple of minutes. So, while doing meditation, I want you to be sitting seated in a very calm and relaxed position, and just be mum, keep mum, and just focus on the breathing. You can feel the air going in and coming out, going in and coming out. Now, as you enter into this meditative state, you can observe that the speed of your inhaling and exhaling reduces. You can see the air going in and coming out, going in and coming out. If any thought comes into your mind, just bring the focus back from that thought and continue to focus on the breathing, on the nostrils, where you can feel the air going in and coming out, going in and coming out, going in and coming out. Continue to focus on the breathing. You can feel the air going in and coming out, going in and coming out. Stay focused on your breathing, and you can feel the air going in and coming out, going in and coming out, going in and coming out. Now, wonderful job you have done till now. Now we'll do some affirmation and visualization exercise. First, we'll do the affirmation exercise. We'll affirm those three divine statements, three powerful statements about me, my family, and the entire world. So say out with me: I am safe and divinely protected. I am safe and divinely protected. I am safe and divinely protected. My family is safe and divinely protected. My family is safe and divinely protected. My family is safe and divinely protected. The entire world, the entire planet is safe and divinely protected. The entire planet is safe and divinely protected. The entire planet is safe and divinely protected. Now, if you have any issues in any relationship, you can say that my relationships are safe and divinely protected. My relationships are safe and divinely protected. My relationships are safe and divinely protected. If you have any financial issues, you can say that my finances are divinely safe and protected. My finances are divinely safe and protected. My finances are divinely safe and protected. Now, you can do a visualization activity. Now, continue to keep your eyes closed, and you can visualize yourself waking up from your bed one particular day. You are feeling refreshed and happy for this day. You are doing all the rituals that are required: the gratitude, the affirmation, the meditation, the forgiveness exercise, the visualization exercise. And now that you are done with your exercise, physical exercise, and you are done with reading a book for half an hour, you come out of your bedroom and you reach your living room. And as soon as you enter the living room, you can hear the sound of the bell, the doorbell, get, which is ring. And as you open the door, you see a newspaper lying there getting delivered after so many days. It is the first day when you see that the newspaper got delivered, even in the lockdown. Now, as you come inside your house, you close the door, you walk around the way, and you reach your couch and you have a seat on the couch. Now, as you open the newspaper, you read the first news that breaking news, this planet is free from the pandemic of COVID 19. We human beings have achieved a victory over the virus called COVID 19. And today, from today, no more lockdown will be imposed on any country. Each and every person on this planet is free from COVID 19, and the scientists have able to achieve the vaccination and are able to get the medicines which have been able to cure this disease to the and at the best possible in the entirety to this planet Earth. After reading this news, you were so happy that you called up your spouse, you called up your parents, you shared that good news. They all were so happy. All of them started dancing, enjoying this moment that yes, we are free from COVID 19. And now that you are free from COVID 19, there is no more need of work from home. You got up, you freshened up, you were ready to step out of your house to go to the office. And as you go out, you see that everything is back to normal. All the shops are open, the people are roaming here and there, buying food, buying groceries, buying vegetables, buying bakery items, and they are ready to start their day as it was 2000 something, where somewhere in 2018-19. Everything is back to normal. As you enter your office, you see that all the people are back there, no more masks, no more gloves, no more infrared thermometers, no more oxygen checkup, oximeter checkup, and everything is back to normal. No more right standing queues of getting tested or something of that sort, and no more sanitizers anywhere. And you are sitting in your office on your desk, and you see all your colleagues happily doing their work, and you are enjoying that moment in your office. And just visualize and be in this happy moment. Continue to enjoy those feelings, continue to be in those feelings of happiness, of a sense of achievement, of a victory over COVID 19. And now you can also visualize some of the goals that you want to achieve, maybe your financial goals. You've already achieved whatever you have wanted, whatever goals you had set for. Maybe you have come out of a negative relationship and that relationship is now flourishing and growing, and you are sharing a great relationship with them. Maybe your health is now back to normal, back to the what you had desired for. You reduce whatever weight you wanted to reduce, and your body is back in shape. Do all those visualization. Once you are done with them, be grateful to the Almighty that yes, everything is back to normal. You are able to achieve all the goals, and you are able to achieve all the desired success that you had planned for yourself. Be in the sense of gratefulness, be in the mode of accepting all the blessings of the Almighty, and be grateful to the Almighty for all these good things that are happening in your life. Now, you can rub your hands together, feel the warmth on your hand, and you can place your hands on your eyes, and now remove your hand and slowly open your eyes. So I hope you enjoyed this exercise. This is the same exercise which I would want you all to do every day in the morning, just after you get up. Do the gratitude exercise, do the forgiveness exercise, do the meditation exercise, do the affirmation visualization, and make make the start of your day one of the bestest start that you have ever done. and you will see that your day will be one of the bestest day you have ever gone through. So with this, I finally come to the end of this day 4 of Facebook Live. I hope you enjoyed this Facebook Live. Please write in the comment box your views and your feedbacks, and I'll be glad to read all of them. And I would reply to each one of your comments and your likes and all your feedback. And if you have enjoyed this content, please, please, please invite your friends and relatives to this Facebook Live so that even they can make most out of this. You can make them like the page where I'm going live right now, or you can make them join the Facebook group which is there inside, which is Abundance Miners by Aditya Doshi. And I would be looking forward to warmly welcoming them in my Facebook group. So with this, I finally come to the end of this Facebook Live. Wish you all a lot and lot of abundance in your life. Goodbye. Take care. God bless. Bye bye.